Well, tomorrow, cyclists across the greater Cincinnati area will kick off their annual Bike Month celebration.
As transportation reporter Pat LaFleur explains, this is really a good time for a refresher on the rules of the road.
I'm here at the city's only protected bike lane, which runs up and down Central Parkway. For most of the day, a parking lane and these bollards separate cars from bikes. But throughout the rest of the city, cars and bikes have to coexist on the road.
Richard Hunt can often be seen riding his bicycle from his Hyde Park home to his coffee shop and bookstore at the foot of the Roebling Bridge in Covington.
We have found this to be a very active community. As we came down here, there's certainly people walking all the time. There's a lot of bicyclists.
For most of his and his customers' rides to and from his shop, they're sharing lanes of traffic with cars and trucks. For some, that can be intimidating.
Certainly, I think we are in need of real infrastructure here. There's no bike lanes aside from the standalone trails.
That makes it extra important that both drivers and cyclists are aware of the rules of the road. That's according to Jason Reeser, who owns Reeser Bicycle Outfitters in Newport.
A lot of folks aren't super familiar with the rules of the road with regards to bicycles and cars and the interaction there.
Some common misconceptions Reeser pointed out were: cyclists don't have to follow traffic signals. They do. They belong all the way over on the right shoulder. Sometimes that's not safe. Or, the most common, they belong on the sidewalk. As for that last one,
a lot of places it's not actually legal and it's less safe. You wouldn't want a biker doing 20 miles per hour down a sidewalk, with someone stepping out of a door.
He said it's also harder for drivers to see cyclists if they're on the sidewalk.
A cyclist moving 15, 20 miles per hour coming up to an intersection or a driveway that really, might not be seen.
Ultimately, Reeser said the spot for bikes is the same as for cars, on the road.
If they're riding safe, they'll be riding like a vehicle.
Now here's another tip you might not know. In Ohio and Kentucky, you can pass a bicycle on the road even if it means crossing a double yellow line. Reporting from the Central Parkway bike lane, I'm Pat LaFleur, 9 on your side.